Landscapes by the supreme artist of the universe. Grandeur of concept, color tones of dazzling beauty. Dramatic overtones in light and shade, painted by the hand of nature. Art created out of the materials of the earth. The sunlight, the rains, and the snows of eternity. This is Glacier National Park, home to many species of North American wildlife. Safe from the guns of the hunter and free to roam the trails of the park. The mountains and high plateaus where man is seldom seen. And the broad valleys and meadowlands on both slopes of the continental divide of northwestern Montana. Every vacation season, almost 1 million visitors come to this vacation paradise. Arrival by train is at the East Glacier Station, one of 2 rail gateways to the park. You are welcomed by Blackfeet Indians, original inhabitants of the region. City folk, holiday bound, not sure quite what to expect, but eager to find out. Near the station is the Glacier Park Hotel, where you may stay for part of your visit. You'll enjoy the finest hotel service, plus scenic beauty unmatched by any other dining room in America. Outside, on the hotel grounds, you watch a ceremonial dance of the Blackfeet Indians, once the proud rulers of all this inland kingdom. They were a feared warrior nation, one of the strongest tribes in the West. Today, they are a peaceful people, glad to put on tribal dances for the entertainment of summer vacationers. If this is your second or third visit to Glacier, you know what to expect as you pull away from the hotel on the big red transport bus. If it's your first trip, there's a thrill waiting for you in every turn of the road as you move through this scenic wonderland. You're now approaching Swiftcurrent Lake and the famous Many Glacier Hotel, largest of the fine hotels built by the Great Northern Railway, which helped to establish Glacier National Park. From this site, many hiking and riding trails spread into the surrounding forests and mountains. Trail riding offers the best enjoyment in this rugged territory, and you don't need to be an expert. Pick a horse to suit your needs, novice or crack rider. This region has every variety of pastime. No matter what your out-of-door pleasure may be, from scaling a mountain wall to fishing in lake or stream, it's here for the taking, in a season that opens in early summer and closes in early fall. Here's one lucky man's catch, caught with spinning rod and artificial lure. You've made your way northward, and you cross the international border into the Canadian equivalent of Glacier Park. In 1932, the United States and Canada established Waterton Glacier International Peace Park. At the Canadian end of Waterton Lake stands the Prince of Wales Hotel, a chalet-type building that from a distance looks like a Hansel and Gretel cottage. Anywhere in the park, this is a familiar sight, the camera fan in action. And nowhere on the entire continent is there more beautiful subject material to be photographed. Think of Canada's great outdoors, and you think of the red-coated Royal Canadian Mounted Police, famed in song and legend for their Get Their Man exploits. Here at Waterton, their duties are usually less hazardous, policing the park and supplying information to visitors on a holiday. Southbound now, back into the United States, moving along the shore of St. Mary's sparkling blue gem and a spectacular mounting of lofty peaks. En route over a road with the most picturesque name in the world, going to the Sun Highway, bringing you to a sign that marks this as the Continental Divide, the crest of the Rocky Mountain Range, separating east and west. Huge peaks and crags in the shape of Matterhorns, pyramids, Mayan temples. Those peaks that look so close are miles away. Rolling again westward over going to the Sun Highway to Lake McDonald, like a well of blue ink in a green forest. This is the park's largest lake, and your best means of exploring it is by lake cruiser. A relaxing voyage in a setting that could be in the Swiss Alpine region. The high point and climax to every holiday in Glacier National Park, your visit to a real glacier. The overland jaunt to Bernal Glacier is made on foot, or if you prefer, on horseback. On the way, you get a quick look at more dwellers of the heights. You're not far from the top. High above looms the garden wall, 9,000 feet in the sky, Glacier Park's jagged spine. The glacier itself is a huge lake of ice about 35 city blocks in size and 400 feet deep in some places. Slowly, imperceptible to the human eye, it grinds its way forward, gouging out holes and crevices in the terrain. Today, with the guidance of an experienced mountaineer, you walk across the face of the glacier. Nervously, you approach the edge of the huge crevice for a scary look into its depths below. Shaken by the Earth's upheavals and torn by slow-moving glaciers, this territory has always been too rugged for human settlement. Today, Glacier National Park is one of the nation's finest vacation lands, a paradise for lovers of the great outdoors, the last frontier in the heart of the American Rockies.